What's up, guys? Lifestyle investing, where we invest based off our lifestyle to build future lifestyle. Mike, myself, talking about investing.
Yeah.
Let's get into it. The quick title. So the beauty about our show, and just who we bring on all the time, is it's a lot about lifestyle. It's really the human element of everything.
Yes.
Taking opportunities as they come
right in front of you in life, daily life, what's going on.
Exactly.
Using that
all the time.
Yeah.
But great opportunities don't always just come in life, right? Sometimes there's some bad shit.
Life happens.
Yeah.
Life gets lifey.
They do.
Yeah.
Like a lifesaver?
Yeah, like a life saber.
Saber. So what we're going to talk today about is how to stay consistent with your investing, your side hustles, your businesses, whatever the case may be that you're trying to improve in life.
Yeah.
For your end goal.
Right.
While you got a little personal funk going on, right? Maybe
a little bit of a stink.
Yeah.
Something. Not everything's going great.
Yeah.
Yeah. How do you stay focused?
How do you stay
on track?
Yeah. And disciplined and all that stuff.
Right. Yeah. So that's a really good topic. And if you've ever tried to do something different in your life, you know that the old path is there waiting for you. It's right there. Yeah. It's only like a millimeter away if we're talking about neuroscience. The new paths we're creating in our brain when we have new habits, the old path is still there, ready for that signal to travel down. So it's really, really important in a hard time to stick to the path, because that old path has been carved in for however many years that you were doing the old things that you're trying not to do anymore. To stay strong. So that's what we want to talk about. How do we stay? How do we keep going? And really it's about staying motivated, and some days you may only have enough energy just to do what you need to do.
Yeah, it's
You're
true.
not going to be able to be the normal rock star self.
It's true.
But getting those things done is important for confidence.
Oh, yeah.
Also to make sure you're not losing track.
Yeah.
You don't want to go backwards.
Yeah.
There's nowhere, you can't really stay the same anyway. You're either growing or you're falling.
Yeah. Momentum too. Momentum's huge.
Yeah.
Like I know, like it's so easy to. I mean, I'll just throw it out there. I'm going through a breakup. Yeah. Breakup in a relationship.
Yeah.
Where we've been kind of exclusive for about 4 years.
Wow.
And now is the time when it's done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So
I'm sorry.
A little kick in the face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
so it's just so easy to play victim, to be like oh my gosh, my life sucks.
Yeah.
My heart's broken, this and that, and then you just kind of whirlwind yourself down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like you said, sometimes it's okay. Just to check the box today. Just check the box.
Exactly.
Make another step. Make another step. You might not be able to run up the whole staircase, but just that one step.
Right.
Because it is that momentum. The second you take 5 steps back, you're like, oh shit, the way down is a lot easier than the way up. You just keep going down.
No, exactly.
Until you're just until you're just fat and have no hair
and broke and
and
you smell bad
and you don't shave anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
Just doing nothing.
Right. Pizza boxes everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your favorite pizza? I had mock pizza yesterday.
Give me the meats.
The meats?
Yeah, I like the sausage, but not spicy sausage. Just like a good mild sausage on some pizza.
Huh.
Yeah. Do keto pizza. I've been making some ketogenic pizza.
How's that been?
Pretty good. I got a new recipe that's made out of mozzarella. Main ingredient's mozzarella.
Really?
And then there's a little bit of almond flour. There's an egg. There's some cream cheese, tiny bit of 2 tablespoons of cream cheese.
Okay.
Then you put that on the pan and bake that first, then take it out. Put some toppings on it, bake it again. It's awesome. Basically, the crust is made out of cheese. I don't know how you can go wrong with that. Huh? Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
Maybe we'll have to
delicious. Yeah, I know. Yeah,
our next guest.
A low carb. Okay.
Boom.
Yeah, we do have a good guest coming next week.
We do.
A real estate agent. Yeah,
I'm excited for that.
I hope she makes it.
Why would she not make it, dude?
Yeah, maybe we'll talk about that when she's on the show.
That's funny.
Yeah.
All right.
So let's see. First I want to just say thanks, man. Thanks for sharing that, because that's real, and it's kind of like you guys are getting let in on the inside stuff. Because nothing is great all the time. Absolutely nothing. Even Disneyland has crime.
Yeah, that's true. Those long lines, man.
Yeah. No, I'm just talking about like #MeToo.
Oh.
Yeah. With
okay.
Minnie Mouse.
Oh, like Minnie Mouse has sex with
Goofy.
Oh,
Cheats on Mickey.
Oh man.
Hashtag Goofy too? I don't know. Yeah, that's too far. But it's okay.
Yeah. Everyone is watching that.
Yeah.
Like,
whoa.
What is going on? Yeah. It's like, man, I just bought tickets down there.
Yeah, exactly.
Ruined the whole show. But yeah, man.
And what I mean is, nothing's perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%. And I think it's good that we really talk about this because, like me, I'm a huge believer too in, like, when you're, especially like when you invest in any type of deal, whether it's a real estate deal, stocks, commodities, things we've talked about in the past, you always want to leave emotions out.
Yeah.
But it's so hard to not leave emotion or to not have some type of emotions involved when you're in like a funk like this.
Yeah.
And sometimes that funk can be like a month.
Yeah.
It could be like a week. It could just be a day.
Right.
And so sometimes, in my opinion, maybe even like the best thing would be like, if you're really that emotional, maybe don't make a big leap. Or something.
That's really good advice. Don't make a big decision when you're having a bad day. Yeah.
Because that might be a big leap, but you might be leaping off of the edge.
Yeah, and you're making a decision based on a temporary feeling.
Yeah.
If the decision is because you're getting evicted from your house, yes, make a big decision, even though it's a bad day. But call 2 people to get some support. That's what I would say.
I think that's fair.
Yeah, and it sucks, man. I had a bad day today. It bled over from yesterday, and then 2 other big things happened negative, to some of my clients and me, and my fault. So I'm like, oh crap, this sucks. And I made another mistake and added on to it, which is a realtor that I'm working with called me, and I told her first thing, I'm having a shitty day, and it would have been better to call you and tell you that or one of my friends, because you're like, oh, I'm sorry, do you want me to call back later? And I'm like thinking, oh shit, I'm scaring away.
Oh, she said
prospective business. Yeah, she's like, you want me to call you? I can call you tomorrow. And I'm like, no, I'll talk. I'm sorry, I was just venting a little bit because I'm just getting through it. Yeah, exactly. I do want to talk. Yeah. So, but I realized after she was like that, I'm like, oh yeah, it's not for everybody. To share what's going on is not for everybody.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, and I'm learning that more and more. I've grown so much in that area of my life.
100%.
It's been a big deal. And so it creeps up every once in a while, especially when my guard's down. Today I was feeling really open and vulnerable because I was feeling a lot of pain. I had messed up. And man, last night when I was thinking about one of them, I wanted so bad to blame everybody. Even this morning, like when I was getting ready for work, I was like, I think I'm just going to quit my job. Like that it felt into my head.
Yeah, we all get that.
I got to get out of here. This is not good.
Yeah. Pause.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Whoa. So, oh shit, I got a mortgage payment too?
Yeah, exactly.
I got
the thought came in my head of like, okay, rent the house out. Where am I going to stay?
Yeah.
Like boom.
Food stamps, $200. Let's start stocking up on some bread.
Yeah, get pork and beans.
Yeah, pork and beans. Yeah. Rice lasts a long time. It does
spaghetti
not.
Noodles.
Yeah.
Spaghetti
noodles.
Yeah. $1 for a big old bag.
Oh yeah, that's true.
$2 for a can. It's like 3 days worth of food right there. $3.
Easy.
Yeah. $1 a day.
Boom. Wow.
Oh God! No. So it doesn't have to go there, but it does. My brain wanted to go there real quick. Like, I have to face shit that I'm in trouble on. Let's run instead. Yeah. So totally normal to come up against that. Just not running is the good thing, and that's what I did. Like I got to the office, I was the first one in there. And for a minute, I'm like, oh, crap, I messed up so big that my boss emailed everybody and said, don't come in today. That's what I thought. And then when he got there, I told him, oh, dude, I'm so glad you're here. He's like, dude, it's only 9:40. I got there at 9:30. And he's like, I was taking my daughter to the doctor to get her cast off. And you knew that. And I'm like, oh, okay. I just thought you were done. He's like, no. So it's that kind of thing, man. I'll get in my own head for a second. Yeah. And it was the end of the world.
I think it's fine though to get in your head.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I just think it's not good to act on it. Man.
Yes. Not to actually quit.
And don't let it don't overanalyze. But like if you have some of these stories going through your head, just kind of like be aware of it that it's happening. Yeah. Definitely notice it. Yeah. But maybe not act on it.
Yeah. Maybe put a pro and con against it.
Yeah.
What are the pros if I do this? Yeah. Well, don't have to put up with this shit anymore. What are the cons? Oh God. I've got to move. Yeah. Like today. Can I do that? How can I make that happen?
Well, actually, I heard some good news.
Really?
So taxes in Seattle went on large companies. so that they could pay for homeless.
Whoa.
A lot more money goes to homeless.
Oh,
so,
the head tax.
Yeah, the head tax. Okay. So if you decide,
yes,
you have a lot of support from Seattle.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Dope.
Nice. Get dope too?
Maybe.
Yeah.
We'll need
at least a couple bucks for some beer.
Yeah. 100%.
Right.
We'll need the Seattle chairman.
We'll have him on.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, talk about zoning.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
We can't have Ed Murray on.
Right.
Because he might rape us.
Yeah, he might already be on.
Yeah.
Anyways. Yeah. Hashtag you too.
What else?
Yes.
What else kind of advice will we got?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, it's about doing whatever you can to check the box.
Yeah.
So if you've got those 10 calls that you need to make, or you said you were going to do something by this date and it's coming close, either check in with your support group, which if you don't have, we could be that. You can email us. I would love to support you in your journey.
100%.
Get your friends that are also excited about it. Check in and say, hey, I'm having a bad day, or hey, I think I'm going to miss this goal. Because what can happen is sabotage will happen, at least in my life. If I'm coming up against the goal and I know I'm not going to hit it, I'll start going the other direction fast. Because it's like, well, I'm not going to hit it, so let's totally miss it. Yeah, let's miss it big time. So we don't have to do that. Just going through the motions of dialing.
Yeah.
Especially in what we're doing. Even if I'm not going to be the best on the phone like I would on a stellar day, just to get on the phone with somebody and say, hey, what's up? And have our script. I always do the same thing. So to keep saying that, to get through the motions. Because you know what? Sometimes just acting like everything's okay will make you feel better.
Yeah.
It's not going to take away the situation. You're still going to have to deal with it. But even putting a smile on your face or changing the way you stand, like if you put your hands on your hips, like there's physiological changes that are happening, like less cortisol, which is the stress hormone, more testosterone, so you're feeling more confident. You put the smile on, you start feeling a little bit happier, more endorphins are going in your system. So those are some things that just boom real quick if you get a hit. Another thing that is super important is just being okay with it, with what's going on, and letting the time pass. So being okay that, yes, this thing happened. It doesn't define who I am. It does hurt, and I'm going to learn from it. I'm going to grow from it. It's going to make me a better person because the alternative is unacceptable. To make that decision to say, because of this, I'm going to do something different next time, or I'm going to have more insight, or I'm going to not allow this to let me love less, in your kind of situation. To still remember there is good times in relationships, and it is okay to keep going and to keep looking and to keep your heart open in the future. Now it's just a time to grieve, to heal, to let yourself feel the emotions.
Yeah.
And for anybody that is going through any kind of grief, even if it's a loss of a loved one, through death, you want to really talk about three things in your heart when you're thinking about it. You want to talk about what you gained from the relationship, what you wanted in the future in the relationship, and what you're going to miss about this person. Because it's okay to talk about, hey, here's all the good things that happened that made my life better. Here's what I thought we were going to do, and here's what I'm going to miss.
Yeah.
It's okay to do those things. Yeah.
That's good. I never thought about it like that.
Yeah. It's what I did when I lost my granddad, and it helped me grieve. It helped me get through it. Thinking about the trips we had planned and thinking about all that stuff and stating it, even if it's just in my heart or, on paper, really helps. Like, hey, here's what I feel. Here's what I feel like I'm missing out on. And here's what I'm grateful for. Because life is full of in and out relationships, and ever since the day we're born, we're on a one-way ticket to be out of here. So, yeah, life has ups and downs.
It does.
Yeah. It'd be really weird if you had all highs.
It would be.
Yeah, you wouldn't even know what a high was.
You wouldn't?
No.
It's all relative.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I definitely... And that's why there truly is a huge underrated benefit in struggle.
Yeah. Oh, man.
It's
Dude, I wouldn't be the person I am today if I haven't gone through all that stuff. Exactly. And I like who I am.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And if you look at almost all the great people, they've all either came up from like shitty families or just like shitty situations because they use that to their benefits.
Right.
It makes them great. If you grow up in like an amazing family or rich and stuff like that, you don't understand like what true success is, like what that hunger is. You don't have that drive. It's just a whole different thing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
To taste what falling is like. Yeah, that's so important.
Yeah.
To know what pain is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it does make the flowers brighter.
Oh, it does.
And the sunshine feel warmer and that kind of thing. You know? Yeah.
You look at someone like Tony Robbins.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that guy is like one of the most motivated persons in the world.
Yeah.
Because of his shitty upbringing.
Right.
Where he doesn't want anyone else to experience that.
No.
So like his whole life
compassion.
is just,
yeah. And he says something that's really powerful about that, which is you can't blame everybody for all the shit that's happened in your life without thanking them for all the great things that have happened in your life. So everything's not so black and white, and this is, a quote from Tony Robbins, because everybody is doing what they are doing because of what they experience of this world.
Yeah.
Meaning, if they're treating you a certain way, it's because they're treating themselves that way. And this is the way that they think they need to. If people know better, they do better. That's true.
Yeah.
If you know a better way to do it, you'll do it.
True.
Because at least for me, I go towards pleasure and I go away from pain.
Yeah.
And I think that's how everybody is. And so if I know a more pleasurable, less pain way to do something, I will do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so I think that's just the journey of life. And because of my upbringing, I got born again. Not necessarily in the Christian sense, but reborn. Mm-hmm. Like have an awakening of like, oh, okay. Like before, I was just constantly repeating this pattern. Now I have a choice to deviate, to make new healthy patterns. Because we're always working in some kind of a pattern, no matter what. And it's okay to take these days where we're off. What's not okay is to have it create an unhealthy pattern, because really in that moment you are validating an unworthiness, that you're not worth all this good stuff that you were doing. Mm-hmm. So it's the core of you knowing that you're worth it, that you're worth having the life that you really want. And even though bad stuff is going to happen, that's just part of life.
True.
The good stuff is too.
True.
Yeah. This is such a powerful topic, man.
It is, dude. Yeah. It's huge.
Yeah.
I think it's one of the biggest. I think it's one of the biggest things to talk about in being an investor, in being a business owner, in doing great things just overall.
It's a question that I want to ask our guests about times in their life where they've had to overcome personal stuff that's been going on.
Yeah.
Because we'll learn a lot from that.
100%.
Yeah, I learned a lot how we've seen it.
100%.
And just even on a regular basis, there'll be something that happens at home when I'm getting ready for work that was challenging or stressful. And I'll have this heightened, heart rate meter maybe hitting 100 beats per minute because I'm freaked out.
Yep.
Or, maybe something that's looking back at it pretty stupid, like, oh, we almost missed the bus, or, she didn't eat her breakfast, or some weird stuff like that. Or, oh, I forgot her homework, or I spilled coffee on her library book and now I got to pay $8 or something like that. Like there's stuff that happens that if I'm not aware of how it's affecting me can start me in a negative pattern of just getting to work and effing off. Yeah. Because if my old pattern would say it's okay to spend 2 hours a day messing on YouTube and Facebook. Now I have a very structured day, like I've shared with you, so I know what I'm doing through certain times of the day. I haven't even had time to go get a haircut because I'm going to the gym in the morning before I go to work. And when I'm at work, I'm working. So it's cool to notice that. Yeah. I need a haircut, and at the same time I'm in my zone, and I'm in my my schedule is working, and I've been intentional about it. So
it's good.
Yeah, I don't know. It's really weird. Here's how cool feelings are, and how cool the cycle is that I know I felt what you're feeling before, but I can't remember exactly how it feels. That's how cool it is.
Yeah, that's true.
Because there's going to be a day where you're going to be looking back saying, I don't remember exactly how that was. I know it wasn't fun. I know it was a hard time. I know the clouds seemed a little gray. Yeah. But I can't remember exactly how that was, which is good. Yeah. Yeah. Because today, even though I've shared with you how crazy my day was, I've let people down. I've looked like I didn't know how to do my job. I've complained to people that I shouldn't have complained to. And right now I'm doing okay. Mainly because I'm serving and I'm here with my friend and for you. I'm here in your space with you. And also because I'm choosing in this moment to not focus on all the bad stuff that's going on, but to focus on a solution. And it's okay to have sadness. We are like... Humans are very complex. We can have multiple things going on at the same time. True. Yeah, and the thing I'll encourage you and everybody else is to do a little bit of writing. On my way home last night, I did a little bit of writing about how I was... Basically, there's only 4 feelings, and everything else stems from these 4. They're sad, mad, glad. So let's see, the rhyming is going on there. And scared. So sad, mad, glad, scared. So sad, angry, happy, and scared. Those are the main 4. Everything else is one of those 4. Yep. So I was writing how I was sad, I was angry, and I was scared because I had done something that caused my friend and manager a bunch of time and work and put him in a position where he looked like he was stupid. And I did some writing about it because it was my blatant ignoring of easy facts that caused this problem. And it was something funny, but something good to remember. Even though I did this writing and I felt some temporary relief, I went and saw him last night because he had Jordan. He watches her every third Tuesday, and he's actually watching her right now. When I went and saw him, he said, "Dude, I can't even talk to you. That's how mad I am." And immediately I'm like, ugh. I felt it, like stabbed in the heart. And then this morning, it was that idea of, I thought you didn't even come into work today. That's how mad you were. And he was like, "No, dude, come on." And so I was blowing out of proportion.
Yeah.
But last night, he was still in the middle of it. And me doing that writing, what it really allowed me to do is be honest with him. Because what I wanted to say, if I wouldn't have done that writing, because the writing encouraged me to let it go.
Yeah.
And what I really told him is, hey, man, here's actually what happened. And it's totally my fault. Because what I wanted it to be is anybody else's fault. I would have taken any other, if there was another option to lay it on.
Mm-hmm.
If I wouldn't have done that writing, I would have found something, and it would have been easy to see that I was full of crap.
It's totally normal as a human.
Yeah, right.
You do it
I would have
all
wanted to
the
blame it
time.
on somebody, but because I didn't, I got to take ownership of it and move past it. And even though today kind of, it is powerful because moving past it, leave it, learn from it, and love where I'm at right now, keeping it with the L's, being grateful.
Mm-hmm.
So that's another thing. Do writing. Another thing is be grateful. And there's this book that I read called, 87% of the time when I say read. Audio book. I am reading.
Listened.
Total Money Makeover.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little
You
over
told me
halfway
about
through that. Yeah. But I read this one called The Gifts of Imperfection.
Okay.
And it's a lot about shame. She's a shame researcher, but really what it's about is getting rid of the things that stop us from feeling full and whole lives with lots of joy. And shame is one of them, because shame makes you want to hide. So when you have shame in your life, you want to hide it and hide from others and that kind of thing. So one of the things, gratitude. She said that she'll be putting her daughter to bed and see how beautiful this girl is. And, maybe the daughter fell asleep and just feel such overwhelming joy about, I'm so lucky, I have this amazing daughter. And then almost instantly, this high feeling of joy will bring in a feeling of, what if she dies? Or what if something horrible happens to her? Like, that sucks. If you're a parent, you totally know that feeling of like being in this joyful place and then immediately fear coming in of, oh God, what if something happens? Which is totally normal, which is good to know. Why I don't know why we do that, except the fact that when we feel this extreme joy, it's almost like a part of us says, you don't deserve that much happiness. What if it goes away? So what to do in those moments when it does happen? If you're feeling, so you do your writing, you're still feeling like you're very low, you want to find things today that you're grateful for. Write it down or talk about it. Tell somebody about it. Call somebody that you're grateful for and tell them, man, I'm grateful for you. How's it going? Because gratitude, it keeps you in the moment. If you say, I'm grateful for, I've got this house, I'm grateful for my clothes, there's food in the fridge, bills are paid, I'm grateful that I have teeth, I'm grateful that I don't need help when I'm going to the bathroom. Like, there's lots of things to be grateful for.
Oh yeah, it's easy. Yeah. It's easy to see them.
Yeah,
it's also easy to forget them.
Yeah,
that's the key.
Yeah, especially when there's something big that's blaring.
100%.
That's saying this.
100%.
Yeah, and I think the biggest advice, especially if you're dealing with something personal that's a big heartache, like a breakup, is to let yourself feel it.
Yeah.
Let yourself go through it. Because the longer you run, it's just going to chase you down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
It will. It will catch you.
True.
We can't escape. Yeah.
That's good, dude.
Yeah. You probably know some people in your life who don't feel their feelings, and whenever they do act out, it's usually pretty scary.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do want to add, I think one of the biggest helps for me personally, and so this might help you guys as well while you're going through a personal kind of thing that might last a month or 2 or 3 or 4 or however long it lasts, is don't stop doing the things that you love doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I'll just use my experience, because I know my experience better than I can talk about other people.
Yeah.
Where I love going to the gym, so don't cut that down. I love eating healthy. Don't eat like shit. Yeah. I love being successful at work. So keep making phone calls.
Yeah.
Right? I love spending time with my family. So don't be lazy and just hanging around.
Yeah.
I love spending time with my friends. So do that as well. I love doing this as well.
Yeah.
So don't wait 2 weeks to post to post our video from 2 weeks ago.
It's okay. I love you and I forgive you.
Yeah.
And I was so close today to texting you and saying I'm not going to come because I wasn't going to group today. So I usually do my group thing. And because I had to stay at work and fix my shit. And so I was going to say, I'm just going to go home. And I was going to just go home and be sad.
I was going to do the same thing. Yeah. I was on my way here like an hour and a half ago.
Yeah.
And I was like,
you text me.
I was
kind of hoping that I was going to say nope. And I know I saw that and I'm like, no, I got to go. I've got to. Yeah. Because today was the day I didn't know we were going to be talking about this. But today was the day where I'm practicing that. Of like, keep doing the things that bring joy to my life. I need it now more than I have in months. Today I needed to be here to remind myself that I'm not alone. That's awesome.
Yep.
And there's still work to be done to live the lives that we're worthy of, that we deserve, that you're worthy of, that you deserve.
Dude, that's so funny. Yeah. Because I was hoping for like some hesitancy.
Yeah.
Say like if you would have been like, I just got to make sure with my babysitter or something, then I would have been like, oh, don't even worry about it.
Yeah,
exactly. Don't even worry about it. It's fine. Don't even worry about it.
Don't even worry about it.
I'm a great friend.
Yeah.
I want you to do those.
I'll take care of you.
Yeah, dude, I got you.
It's fine.
Yeah. Don't even worry about it.
Don't even worry about it. It's fine.
But you gave the yes with exclamation. I was like, shit, man.
Yeah, I did that, and I wasn't feeling that.
Yeah, I know you probably weren't.
And I wasn't. Because you gave me all these emojis and shit, too. Like, we were both acting excited. Yeah, you gave me...
I was like,
perfect.
Yes.
Which really meant...
I was like, shit, man.
Exactly.
Come on.
Perfect.
This couldn't have been a perfect time to bring this up,
Yeah.
Yeah, I do think it's huge just to keep doing the things that you love doing.
Yeah.
Honestly, even if in the moment, like when you're driving down, stuck in traffic, and you're texting your co-host, and you're like,
you're still on for this evening?
Yeah, come on. Oh shoot, man! Like just like getting in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I feel a lot better.
Me too.
I feel way better.
Me too.
Absolutely. Like I feel accomplished. Like I feel like it's another step. Like
you know what I think that is to what's happening to me right now is realizing that I'm still connected. I think in times where I face real big problems that really hurt, I feel like I'm disconnected from everybody. You know what I mean?
Like you're in it alone. Like no one knows what you're going through.
Yeah, and that I have to do it alone. And that the only way I'm going to get out of it is by myself. And that I got to stay separated from everybody until I figure this out, because only then am I really ready to hang out with somebody. Or only then am I worthy to hang out with somebody.
That's good.
I know, because right now it's showing me, no, I'm worthy. No, this is cool.
Yeah.
Yes, I had a bad day. I had a tough day. If I wouldn't have told you, you wouldn't have known.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's not like the people I'm working with called you and be like, don't hang out with Mike anymore. He's a bad guy.
Hey, this is Dan.
Yeah, exactly.
Mike, out.
Yeah, exactly.
Out.
Yeah, you cannot.
Denied.
Yeah.
Denied.
So that's good. It's good that I didn't lose everything just because a couple of things didn't go my way. And maybe that's a good reminder. Just because one thing doesn't go your way or you have one bad break, it doesn't mean everything's going to go that way.
Yeah, I know.
And the way that I'm going to choose to look at it is that I'm going to gain from it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have to. Because I'm not going to quit. I'm not going to quit my job. So I've got to turn it into a blessing. Yeah.
I want you to quit your job.
Okay. Come work with you.
No.
Oh, you mean just in general? Just to see what would happen?
Just quit life.
Yeah, just quit.
Just stop.
Just go right to the grocery store and buy as many Twinkies as I can fit in the cart, and just go make a bed out of them and then eat my bed.
Would you start on the head side or like the more the
I start in the middle.
Oh, you start in the middle?
Yeah.
You just go dive.
Yeah, dive down in the middle, and that way my head and feet would still be comfortable.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm not cool with that.
Yeah, and then as I gain weight from the Twinkies, my body will make a bigger pillow.
Oh.
Yeah.
Would you have like pillows?
No. Well, Twinkie pillow.
Twinkie pillows?
Yeah.
When would you eat those?
Dead last.
Dead last. You heard it here, guys. That's how you make
Twinkie pillow dead last.
Oh, how did you eat one? You start in the middle. Boom. Jeez.
So, another thing that I want to bring up is giving. If you can find a way to give in your downtime, making it about somebody else that doesn't have as much as you, is less fortunate than you, life's not as cool as yours, make that the object, totally takes me out of myself.
Powerful.
Yeah.
Powerful.
Even if it's just talking to somebody on the phone that's struggling, because I'm in recovery, so I get 12-step people that'll call me sometimes. Hey, newcomer or whatever, having a bad day, or man, I'm going through it, or what's going on. Boom, immediately. I'm out of myself and into solution mode. How do I find help for them?
Yeah.
So if you can find a way to give, I know you're a mentor to young people, so that definitely helps in those moments.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, we were playing basketball on Monday night with the kids, and we were playing against some like older guys. Dude, my guys suck at basketball. Like they only know how to like shoot the ball and like dribble around, but they don't know how to play without the ball.
The kids?
Yeah, they just stand around the perimeter and just like wait. It's like, hey, oh! I don't know. It's a Johnny. There's a guy right in front of you. You gotta move around.
Yeah.
Come on. Not you, Kyle. I'm sure.
Kyle.
I'm pretty sure he's a good hooper.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little soft, but maybe he can shoot. I don't know. Yeah, man. What else you got?
I've got a lot on this topic.
I know. Yeah. Should we think of like a quick 60-second like bullet point, like the second something happens?
Yes.
What's do? Just bam, 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 bam.
Yeah.
You know, quick step.
Yeah.
Okay.
Frozen food aisle in the grocery store. Ice cream section.
Which one do you go first? You do the corn dogs?
No, ice cream.
Oh, ice cream.
Yeah, straight to the ice cream.
Straight to the ice cream.
Yeah.
What kind of flavor?
Anything chocolate peanut butter. Yeah.
Oh, I love Moose Tracks, dude.
Yeah.
I thought about buying some earlier this week. Dead serious.
I bet.
Dead serious.
Yeah.
Safeway's just right over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 for $5. Man.
Can you eat 2 in one night?
Dude, I gotta be smart, you know.
Save it?
Yeah.
Or just eat it?
No, I have 1 per night.
Oh, 1 per night.
Yeah,
2 nights worth.
Yeah, because I'm gonna be sad both days.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, ice cream on the first night makes you sad for the next second night.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I'm 60% sad because of ice cream and 40% because of other stuff. And then you're sad again when you eat the second one and you realize you don't have any more ice cream.
I know. God.
So, okay, quick bullet point.
Yeah, quick bullet point.
Something happens, catches you off guard. First thing to do is call somebody. Because for me, and that might be the hardest thing. The phone may weigh 1,000 pounds at that moment, but you got to call somebody and you got to tell them what's going on, because otherwise, for me, I start to hide.
Yep.
And hiding does include going to get some ice cream. So call somebody. You can still get some ice cream, but just call them and tell them, I'm going to go get some ice cream because this crazy stuff happened. And then be like, oh, tell me about it. And then maybe at the end of it, you still might not want to get some ice cream.
Yeah.
Or you might want to do pretzels instead or something else, something different. You might want to not do anything. But making the phone call, that's definitely the first part. Do some writing. That's step 2.
Right.
Do some writing. Part of that writing is, what am I sad, scared, mad about the situation?
Yep. What you were talking about before?
Yep.
Good one.
Next one is do some grateful. Even if it's just 3 things you can think of that you're grateful for. Next is, what are your options? What can you do in this situation? Write that out, because then you'll actually start to be able to formulate a plan where you'll be able to say, okay, here's all the actual options. And I would encourage you, even write down the ridiculous ones, like tell all her friends that she's a blank, or...
Because in reality, they're not ridiculous in your mind. Because you're really thinking about it.
Yeah, you're really thinking about it.
You know what I'm saying?
Every
so
option you possibly can.
Yeah.
Go to her work and key her car, stick a potato in her tailpipe, call her boss, send her boss pictures, whatever. All that stuff. Call the other people in the office and say it was all their fault, you know. So write down every single possible option. So that's step 4.
That's good.
Boom. And what is every single thing I can do, even the absolutely ridiculous ones.
Yep.
Quit my job. That's one. That's one of my options.
Yeah.
Next one is to ask for help. And I mean that from your divine power, your creator, your higher power, God, universe,
it's good.
Evolution, whatever you want to call it. Good. Ask that internal voice or the God in heaven or whatever you have. Ask that for help. Even if you're just taking a second asking yourself, okay, here's all my options. What are the ones that I really think that I could do?
That's good.
Yeah.
So many of you that could just be a prayer.
Yeah, pray. Right. Pray over all those options and say which ones. You know, ask yourself on that deep level, ask God, whatever you're going to talk to on that. And then next thing is write down a plan that's going to be healthy for your life. And then call one of those people you talked to in step 1 and say, hey, I've thought about it, I've done some writing, here's my plan, what do you think? And boom, you're not alone. I think that would get you out of a tough situation if you're in one.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's fire, man.
Dude, awesome.
It's fire.
Yeah. It's something I've done. And it's a good reminder because I don't always go to that.
Oh, yeah.
I go to the run and hide place.
Yeah.
Yeah, that this is too painful place, or I don't want to be seen like this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tough, man.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think of... Yeah, I mean, that's a great just kind of like boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
And I guarantee you'll be at a better spot than you were.
Yeah, and you'll have a plan. You'll have some options.
100%.
Even if it's just to give myself a break, give myself some time to heal, and not put too much pressure on myself. And stay active. You know, that's probably one of the healthy options that you're going to have in your plan is keep doing the things that make me happy.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah. Man, what else?
Yeah.
I think, I feel like we hit everything.
I know, 35 minutes or 34 minutes.
Yeah, so I mean, let's just wrap it up. I mean, you guys have heard a lot. You know, we've been pretty open about some of our experiences and whatnot.
Yeah.
You know, and so I mean, if you guys ever have needs or wants, or you know you're going through a struggle, you know, don't hesitate to reach out to us because we'd love to support in any way that we can.
Absolutely.
Whether it's an email or phone call, if you want to meet up, if you want to be on the show with us and have a conversation, private or public, it's cool.
Yep. Find us on Facebook. Mike Corning is me.
I'm Bernie.
There's not too many Bernies. You will find him. And just find me first, and then you can find Bernie on my friends list. And then our email for...
Well, he's the guy that ate the Twinkie...
Yeah, I'm the Twinkie bed pillow last guy. And our email is asklifestyleinvesting@gmail.com.
Cool.
We'll see you later.
Lifestyle investing, where we invest based off our lifestyle to build future lifestyle. Keep it real.